Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of East 10 Nordics running on PC. Okay, what are we doing? Let's see. Dear Mr. Adol and Miss Karja, ships that resemble the Undying Fleet have been spotted multiple times off the coast of Anchor Island, threatening our way of life. I hear that Ilmer village on Fallon Island is experiencing something similar as well. May I ask you come and speak with us? I'll be waiting on Anchor Island. I sense the menacing presence of Grieger coming from an island in the Rogue Sea. They appear to be in a rather large group. You may be wise to pay the area a visit when the circumstances allow. This letter contains nothing but animal footprints. Almost feels like it's demand for something. Maybe someone is really, really hungry? I'm sure that's our friend Mr. Penguin. Hey, what's the big deal? Oh. Defeating us wasn't enough, eh? Came to finish the job while you're at it? Save us the trouble of going after you instead. Princess, Adol, let's settle things for good, right here, right now. Hold on a second. We're not looking to start any more scuffles. But if you don't stand down, we'll be forced to fight back. Sheathe your weapons, you two. Neither the princess nor Adol seem to bear us any hostility. Besides, we, like the Jarl, staked our lives on a battle we ultimately lost. There's no need to tarnish our pride as warriors any further. Skeeter, that your excuse for caving in? We've got to take Rollo down eventually, for our families and our friends. If we let this chance slip by, she might actually become the real thing. Horik and Toki are right. King Rollo is a sound choice to make in order to protect Balta Island and all of Abelia Gulf. And if I do become Rollo, I'd want you to end my life without a second thought. But for now, I'd like you to give me more time. There's somewhere I still need to go. I only came here first because I wanted to see you all beforehand. Princess. There's no guarantee I can get rid of Rollo, but I'm betting everything on this. You only have to wait until I return. Can you at least give me until then? Judging by the circumstances, I take it the Sea King's throne wasn't able to do away with Rollo either. Yet you would ask us to believe there's still hope? I'm going to save my shield, sister. And look on your face. It tells me that you aren't saying this on baseless grounds. You have an excellent sibling here, Princess. And you yourself have truly come into your own. If you're really that set on it, then we'll back off for now. I hate to admit it, but Gunnar has the right of things. It's easy to see they're no match against you. Pushovers, the whole bunch of you. Just don't come crying to me later if things end up going south. Oh, frankly, I'm relieved. We've done quite a bit of research to prepare in the event you become Rollo, Princess. But regrettably, all of our years of searching only ever arrived at the same answer. They're delicious chocolate candies with caramel in the center. I mean, that's why I had resolved to simply get over it and be done with. In the end, though, if you want to live, Princess, if there truly is another solution, I'd like to place my faith in it. Yeah, I mean, the rest of us only heard about this whole situation for the first time during the battle the other day. Now, part of me doesn't entirely get how much of a threat this Rollo really is, but even still. You and Adol are comrades, Princess. Comrades I want to protect. So we'll be cheering you on. Thanks. Sorry, Princess, but I haven't changed my mind. What, who are you again? Letting the root of a disaster live is no way to keep everyone safe. I may not stand much of a chance strength-wise, but when things get down to the wire, I'm coming after you. So if you start taking too much of your sweet time, well, here's your warning. Noted. Hey, how long do you plan on sitting around shirking work? It'll be nightfall soon if you don't move your asses fixing this ship up. Aye, sir. My apologies. And you, too. Is this really a time or place to be lollygagging? Go on to get lost before I grant you a grisly end. Alright, we'll see you later then. I'll be awaiting your safe return. May Har protect you. Har. Okay. Is this all the map? It is not all the map. Oh my goodness. There's still one more area? You gotta be kidding me. The game will never end, I swear. Okay, well... yeah, we gotta explore this area a little bit. Oh, there's nothing here to explore. Head to Cicatrix's east end. Am I gonna meet some West End girls? We'll be East End boys.
There are ice floes drifting all over the place. Mind that they don't touch the hull, please.
You do hear countless tales of ships colliding with them and sinking.
It's like they say, nature's as beautiful as it is cruel. Stay on the alert, Adol.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas to you, Homestar. Yeah, I think I'm kind of done with all of these subquests, though. I think we might try to get to the end as fast as we can. And of course, I'll do some gaming, but I have to go to a couple of social events on Christmas. And I actually don't have my day fully planned out yet, so that's a little disturbing. But yeah. I'll also provide some holiday content.
Is something troubling? There, take this with you. All finished. Anything else? Try to keep out of harm.
Yeah, we're not doing all this. There's so much to this game. It's ridiculous. So much. It seems like Falcom's games just get bigger and bigger, too. Even though they really crank out their output.
Full speed ahead!
Okay, now where is this?
Seems the Balta Sea Force has already withdrawn from the Rogue Sea.
They always did know when to quit. At least we can move freely around the Rogue Sea now.
This area seems very expansive. We should take a look around before heading to Bifrost. Well, it doesn't seem entirely useless.
We'll take this place back all on our own! I can help too!
Okay.
We're surrounded! Take the shot! Why, you!
How do you like that? Feel the weight of your crimes! Rip them apart! Suck on this! Here's one with your name on it!
Do 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 do.
Bombs away!
Time to finish the job.
Spot on!
Keep up the good work.
But the cannons are just like pea shooters, I swear. So the side cannons do all the work.
We're winning this! I can feel it! Now!
Eat it, you bill-sucking wretches!
Fire!
this.
Keep your distance, riffraff.
Yeah, I think I'm in the 40s at this point.
Keep up the good work.
I mean, but this game can easily be 80. I mean, if we did all the quests, I would imagine that 80 is probably where we would sit.
Take the shot.
Which again, is pretty good. I mean,
You like this?
for a modern RPG, that's quite a lot of content.
How do you like that?
Well, for an action RPG especially. Turn-based RPGs tend to be longer games, but these action RPGs are supposed to be shorter usually.
Rip them apart.
Come get some! Fear not thy fate! For her!
Excellently done.
We can look at the playtime and see what it is, but I think it's close to 40.
Do you even realize who you're dealing with?
Are you all right?
Fire the cannons.
I think I just had to go back to the menu to see what it is. I don't know if it shows you... I'm not sure you're on the save
We're
screen.
in our way now. Let's head ashore!
Let's rush them, Shield Sister.
Those Grieger ain't getting their way on my watch!
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. It won't let me save now. We'll do this real fast. Well, relatively fast.
Looks tough.
To me.
It's got a lot of these guys to fight. They're basically damage sponges, too. Sheesh.
Switch out!
That's tough. My god. But if we look on this chart, we can see... Where is it? Yeah, I mean, I can be level 80. I don't know what the max level is, but there's quite a few... There's quite a lot of levels to go. Quite a lot of levels to go in terms of character level progression. So there's enough content to match too. I really had no idea this game was going to be this long. I thought it would be just like East 9, where I think that game basically topped out at like 45 or 50 hours.
Okay, let's ride! Seems like a hard nut to crack.
It's got a ton of shields too.
Serves you right. Pieces. Don't let your guard down just yet, Adol.
Whoops. Like, I have that amulet that lets me heal in between rounds. Please. Oh my god, why so many? All these big birds have multiple shields.
Looking good.
Oh boy. Sheesh. Yeah, I can't believe they would stick multiple birdmen, plus they have multiple layers of shields, It really does punish you. But it's, you know, hopefully it's the end game. And I don't have to deal with, like, too many of these kind of fights. I don't know, though. I thought it was the end game, like, 4 or 5 sessions ago. I mean, I'm not really bored. That's the thing. I'm just anxious to see the end. But... you know, if it wasn't just for me being impatient, I mean, I'd probably just continue to play all the side quests. Yeah, everything is so spongy. I just stick all of the high damage enemies in the same room. Yeah, I mean, maybe they expected me to be higher level, but I really haven't been skipping fights. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm 77. The max must be like 99. I think that's how it's been traditionally for the East games. Ooh. I don't know. I mean, I kind of wonder what the final boss is going to be like if just these side areas are this difficult.
Almost there. No losing focus now. Crumble! Smash to pieces! Eat this! Nice try! Dodge this!
Sheesh.
I don't see any more Grieger around.
The fools ran out of luck the second they stepped onto human turf.
Oh boy, getting the Christmas messages now.
No complaints here.
I should just program my text messenger to just auto reply. It's like, yeah, Merry Christmas. Okay, so I really only did that so I have a checkpoint. So what, we played 38 hours, which usually give or take a couple hours from restarts. Because I don't think this thing counts total time. So yeah, we're already about 40 hours. 40 hours, maybe a little bit more than that. Again, and for an action RPG, it's a lot. And there's just like a whole bucket full of side quests which I haven't gotten to yet.
Captain Karja Balta. Would Captain Karja Balta please come to the sick bay immediately?
Sheesh, what's the deal, Mirabelle? I'm busy here.
None of that now, Missy. You promised you would get regular checkups, remember? Look, you're growing flushed again already. Rolo and the Berserker state are clearly taking their toll on your body. Avoid overexerting and get plenty of rest. I'll be back shortly with a warm drink for you.
Right. Thanks. I don't stand a chance against her.
A quick scan of our sea charts shows we've hit almost every corner of Obelia Gulf now.
My, how the time flies. It feels like we've taken this adventure as far as it can go.
Not to sound insensitive, but despite how it began, I'm glad this journey happened.
I think it's impressive too that they managed to get these games on all the platforms, which is not something that they normally do. Normally they'll have a PlayStation version and then they wait a year or two and then they release like a PC version and then they wait 2 years to bring it over to the States. Well, this is all relatively fast for Falcom.
We'll find a way through it.
Lady Iluna, founder of the Balta Sea Force. I would have loved to meet her.
Did you look anything like your mother, Karja? The way you do with Leela?
Don't ask me. Only impression I got is that we're worlds apart, personality-wise. Still, that was a real breath of fresh air watching her chew Grimson out. Can't say the same about her asking Adol to be her son-in-law, though.
Son-in-law?
How did that happen? Details, now! What are you two getting all up in arms about?
Rolo. Those humongous arcs he built.
Funny, Adol has basically only had like one girlfriend in all these years. And that was like in the second game. Or maybe the first game. It might have been the first game. But then she turned into a goddess and returned to being a stone statue.
Once freed from the malice, there was no man more pure-hearted and compassionate. His kingly duties kept him exceedingly busy, yet he always made time for me and our daughter. And in sleep, his harsh countenance would soften into that of a child. My darling roly-poly. Perhaps I've said too much.
So, even spirits can get all lovey-dovey.
I need a break.
Not talking to you guys. You just have more quests for me. I'm full of quests. No more.
Time to mix up.
You know, I'll do the rest of the quests in the New Game Plus, but I think I want to actually see the end someday.
Any other
Before at least the end of the year. I'd like to see the end of this game. I'm still playing this in 2025, man. I tell ya. I mean, if you look at this map, every green exclamation mark is quests. So yeah, I mean, they're just all over the place. There's quests. And then this big part of the map here, which I'm assuming we're going to uncover here soon.
Go, go, go!
This is the eastern region of the Cicatrix. The location marked on Rollo's sea chart is nearby.
Let's prep up and make our way there. You all ready for this, crew?
Ready!
It's interesting. It just loaded in this tiny little strip of and then you go into a cutscene, I guess. Yeah, there we go.
The waves are growing tumultuous.
Steer with care, Adol. We don't want the ship keeling over. That aside, this should be just around where the sea chart was marked.
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
I beg to differ. The entirety of this region is blanketed in a tremendous amount of mana. What could this mean? Dead ahead!
The unconscious path where the rainbow meets the northern lights.
Hey, look through the rainbow!
Skittles. Hey, it's Old Man Island.
There it is!
Almost makes the rainbow look like a gate.
What a breathtaking sight!
Adol! Set a course over yonder!
I mean, is that Old Man, what's his face?
It's huge!
Must be.
Just a little further, and we'll pass right beneath it!
I always thought rainbows were supposed to disappear when you get near them.
Here's hoping this doesn't turn into another game of tag.
Fingers crossed!
What the?
The storm subsided? Look, everyone! The island!
Huh. It actually stayed in place for once.
I've never seen birds like those in Obelia Gulf.
That species. From what I recall, their nesting grounds were swept clean away by the deluge.
Stay the course. We're going ashore on that island.
Oh yeah, we're very familiar with this island. Although Adol doesn't remember any of it.
Real picturesque, huh?
Suddenly, all the events that occurred on Viewpoint Isle come rushing vividly into Adol's mind.
Well, Adol, this the island you were aiming for?
Yep, I'm sure of it.
But how did you even know about this island anyway? I mean, this is your first time being here, right?
Adol recounts to everyone his experiences on the island so far.
Viewpoint Isle. This is quite a revelation.
So that's what was going on all those times you spaced out. And you say that old-timer told you to bring me here, aye?
Are you sure that's a good idea? I mean, you still have no clue who he actually is.
The more we hear about him, the less he sounds like just your average person.
I may be out of the loop here. But you trust the guy, right, Adol? All those mana tricks you picked up here helped me out too. In a second-hand sort of way. Plus, it's the only lead we've got. If you're willing to take a chance, then so am I.
Miss Karja.
Well, if there's one thing I know about Adol, it's that he'd never turn his back on an uncanny island like this. So, might as well hit the ground running.
The rest of us will keep the ship on standby. That way, we can flee at a moment's notice if anything goes wrong.
Adol, I ask that you allow me to accompany you. My thanks. The two of you should make sure to prepare thoroughly, for caution's sake.
Are there enemies in store?
Whether they are friend or foe, I cannot say. Only that something of great portent awaits you.
Well, nobody else is on this island except that old-timer, according to Adol. There do seem to be some beasts roaming about, though, so we'll stay on our toes.
Okay, my goodness.
Let's catch our breath.
This island sure is beautiful. Makes the little things seem like they don't even matter. Zone out, and you could end up forgetting what you're after. Let's hurry and meet that old-timer.
We can begin by locating the hut we were shown in the reflecting pool.
Yeah!
I do like that it's optional. I mean, you don't have to talk to everybody, but if you want to fill in more of the conversation and get more background information on everyone, it's totally optional. I mean, I kind of wish more games would do this. I was like, you want more? You can have more. You don't want more? You don't have to. Playing this does sort of make me want to play classic East 1 and 2. That was on the TurboGrafx or TurboGrafx CD.
Let's not go this way.
Thankfully, those games are short. Certainly short compared to this.
Sure something's around here. Something's here.
It's interesting they kept the monsters at the same level. So by the time you get here, you just tear through all the enemies.
Alright, better mark this area on the map.
There's no way he's here. That dude has to be dead.
Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Well, that looks familiar.
Did he leave you a note?
Dear Adol, well done making it to this isle. The final key is your flesh and blood self. Take care not to leave anything behind. I shall await you in the rightful location.
The final key? And this rightful location bit's just as vague. Any idea what they might point to?
And then they're going to release the Trails in the Sky Part 1 remake next, which is a pretty massive game. I mean, the old game was pretty massive. I imagine they're going to add quite a bit to the new game, or the new remaster of it. So yes, Falcom goodness all year round. I'm Skringla. I'm Skringla. The chest that had once been empty now contains a sword never before seen. It feels surprisingly natural in the palm of Adol's hand.
A sword? Looks pretty dated, but formidable all the same.
Adol, take that sword if you would. I suspect it will prove indispensable moving forward.
Okay, it has actually been a while since anybody's had any weapons. Yeah, she didn't get anything, of course. But Adol is a star, so you know.
What was that? The sword from the chest? But why would it...
Eyes up!
It would appear plain that the sword is reacting to that pillar of light. Just what is that area, Adol?
I'm told it's called the Forbidden Lands.
Well, it's bidding us to head up there no matter which way you slice it. We might as well take up the invite. Let's go see what that pillar's about. I've been thinking this since we arrived. But damn, that thing is so huge it's ridiculous.
We'll need to find a way to climb it. Let's proceed with caution.
Let's fly! Here we go!
Oh, you guys are 78.
Let's join forces! Together! Strong to survive.
We're at 78. Oh, okay. We're not really that far away from 80. Whoops.
happens here.
Oh, hey, another Pickard. Not part of the quest, though.
Here I go.
Oh, I got this other Legend of Heroes game that we only part of the way played through as well, so I got so many games. So many. I'm kind of glad I gave up on Metaphor. I just really don't have time for that game. Not with the way that game is structured, where it just requires the many hours of grinding. And the normal RPG style of grinding where you just do the same thing over and over again. At least the level rating is pretty quick. It's like so much more. Okay, well, Vera is wanting attention, so let me stop it there for now. This is meowmurai. You've been watching the endless game East 10 Nordics running on PC. Boy, you get a lot of value out of this game. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.